Hello and a warm welcome to my channel. Ask me a stock and I will cover it for you from a medium, short to long term perspective based on the studies of harmonic trading patterns and Ichimoku multi-time frame analysis. So if you would like me to cover a stock for you, do write it in the comment section and I will try to cover it. Please make sure that it is either a large, mid or small cap stock. No micro cap stocks, please. A disclaimer, this is not a trading or investing advice to you. This is a educational talk purely based on the studies of Ichimoku and harmonic trading patterns. Please do your study carefully before coming to a decision on your trade and investments. No money has been charged for this. This is completely free. Now, today's talk is Varun Beverages, which is a key player in the beverage industry and is the largest Pepsi franchisee in the world. Its results came out on Thursday, 30th of April. The net profit margins were up by 35%. The revenue growth saw a 29% growth. Expansion in new territories of South Africa and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Commercial production in two units already started in Himachal Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh, and two more units, one in Bihar and one in Meghalaya, will soon see production launches. However, the price reaction of the stock after results was on the negative side due to two certain factors. One was that the EBITDA margin was flat compared to what was expected, and the other was there was a gross margin contribution fell by 1.7%. Apart from that, the India margins, the India business revenue margin also saw a lower growth compared to what the company had said that they would be maintaining it at 21%. So now let's go and see the charts and try to decode what lies ahead for it. So I'm going to start as usual with the higher time frame, starting with the monthly time frame. We can see the stock has had a beautiful move since its listing and done progressively well. And just once tested the Ichimoku baseline in the monthly, that was during the pandemic, and then now recently in the month of February, barely gone below it and recovered very, very sharply from there. The monthly support is at 540 and then at 475. While let's have a look now at what the weekly time frame is telling us. In the weekly time frame, one can see stock went below the cloud, now trying to get back in inside, and again fell. Future Kumo is still bearish, the Ichimoku future Kumo, and the stock is currently, trading just around where there was a lot of distribution taking place from April 2024 all the way till January 2025. You can see it quite clearly out here that this zone where the stock did a sideways move, but rather a lot of distribution take place, and the Ichimoku monthly time frame price theory target had also been completed. A breakdown from there is now where it has again tried to go back and cross it. This is now a line of polarity at 550 for the stock. In the weekly, the resistance is that exactly at 550. Above that, 600, the cloud barrier, and then at 660, which is the previous Ichimoku price theory target achievement. Those are the resistance. Support coming in, very crucial one at 490 and then at 465 for the weekly time frame. Let's have a look at the daily time frame out here. Before I go on to further analyze the stock, I would like to inform you that my courses on harmonic trading patterns, Ichimoku, and trading psychology, risk management are available. These are made in videos along with PDF, chapter wise, level wise, break up into small videos which have got numerous examples of both bullish and bearish market scenarios. Both Ichimoku and Harmonics are available in Hindi as well as English. Along with this, I also have videos on an introduction to charts and candlesticks for those who are new to charts, new to technicals. They can first take that material and then go on to do Harmonics and Ichimoku trading and Harmonics and Ichimoku, which will be a early introduction to chart trading, a basic requirement. The trading psychology risk management video is an extremely important subject which either traders are not aware of or ignore it completely, and which is why the primary reason, why SEBI says that 90% traders don't make money in market is because they lack trading discipline and a control on risk management. The course is in extreme detail. It also includes bonus material of several other technical studies which complement harmonics and Ichimoku. Apart from that, you learn a relative rotation of sectors and stocks, that is, which sectors are looking strong, which sectors are looking weak, and among those sectors, which stocks stand out. And with that, we'll also be covering option strategies based on your risk appetite, on what kind of market scenarios you prefer overnight positions, and also what the market current situation is. You will learn how to trade according to that. With that also, there is a coverage of a self assessment program in that, which will you will be doing on your own to do a SWOT analysis of what your strengths are, where you can continue to grow in, what your weakness is, where you need to work, where your opportunity is to improvise, and threats, areas where you should not dwell into in markets. So if you the link to the courses in detail is there in the description box. You can check it out. And if you have any doubts or queries, you can shout out an email to me and I will revert back to you on that. So now let's go back to the charts and continue to analyze the stock. Now, before I further analyze the daily and the hourly charts, the lower time frame charts, the derivative data for the stock, one day data, because on Friday the result reaction was a negative one. There was a 3.6% addition in OI, which suggesting fresh shorts in it, while the 5 day data is also negative, price down by 1.5% with an OI increment of 6.2%. So not a very high increase in fresh shorting, but definitely fresh shorting there with a marginal price decline in that. The option data on Friday saw unwinding of 500 puts, the 500 strike puts, and a lot of CE also was seeing unwinding. The highest OI on the put side is at 500, while on the call side is at 580. Now let's go back and check the stock as per Ichimoku and see if any harmonic patterns are there. As per Ichimoku, right now, the stock in the daily time frame has resistance coming up at 535, 6, then 550 out here, which is a crucial one, which we discussed in the weekly, from where you can see it just spent about one candle on the 17th and then gave up from there. And then we have next at 600 and 600, and then all the way up at 660. So various levels of resistance in front of the stock right now. And also I can see a N wave theory structure had gone completed from where we saw a pullback. Now, is this the N over, or are we going to see a counter trend? We'll evaluate in the days to come. But the support in the daily right now is at 505, and below that at 470. 505 is quite a strong support with a future Kumo still bullish in the daily. So short term below 505, stock could be in a lot of trouble down to 470, 470, 465, which is an extremely crucial level for the stock. Let's have a look at the hourly time frame and try to analyze what's that suggesting to us. So in the hourly time frame, already below the cloud, entire structure currently seeing a marginal short covering because of the decline from the 17, even though overall price down, but there is marginal in the hourly, not too much of a movement. small short covering, or rather those who had shorted it pre-results of profit booking taking place in this small zone out here below 515, straight down to 400 and 500, and then all the way down to 470, which is extremely important. Short covering could gather steam above 530 for the stock, pushing it towards 555 in the immediate short term from a derivative angle. Now, my overall conclusion for this stock is that the stock, as long as it is, from a medium to short term, medium term perspective, should hold 470. 470 does not hold for this stock, then there would be a large probability that this is a double top out here, which will cause further pain downwards towards probably 375 to 350 on the downward out here. So extreme important level for the stock to hold. While from a upside point of view, like I said, minimum requirement would be 530, but ideally I would like to see the stock start sustaining above 550. In the short term, I would be keeping my targets closer towards 600 and 650, not too much above that for now. But once it starts, spending more time above 600 and definitely above 650. So that range could be a consolidation range, 600, 650 on the upside. Then an upside breakout towards 750, 800 is definitely possible. So in the extreme short term, it is extremely within a very tight range. One has to be careful. Below 470, stock might continue to drift down into a bearish trend. Well, on the earliest sign of recovery is 535 from an extremely short term point of view, then 550 and onwards. So I hope this video is of help to you. So please do like it, share it, and do follow me for regular stock and index ideas. Until then, all the best with your trading and happy investing.